going, everyone? I'm Daniel Rodriguez, aka Big D. It's time to review a new TV series, man, which I didn't actually know I would review this until like 2 weeks ago. I was in my local theater, and they showed like, here's a sneak peek of Public Morals, and I watched it, and I was like, I saw it on TV a few times, like the commercials. I was like, it's gonna get canceled. And then I saw it again, I saw a few actors in there, and then I was thinking, you know what? It's on a Tuesday. My shows of Tuesday are ending in the next few weeks. I might as well check it out, and this is a pilot, so let's talk about it, man. Spoiler review. If you have not seen the episode, go to tnt.com/publicmorals, or don't watch the pilot and just find out what I thought, and maybe you'll save yourself 40 minutes of your life. Or maybe you're going to want to see it. So let's just get right to it. First off, Public Morals Season 1, Episode 1, the series premiere, titled Pilot, A Fine Line. A fine line is very indeed of a fine line in this episode. Real quick, before I get started, yesterday I reviewed the Owen Wilson's latest movie, No Escape. It just recently released in theaters. Check out my review. The link is down below after this if you want to. Feel free to go check out that movie review. It's a non-spoiler review, No Escape. And tomorrow I will be reviewing We Are Your Friends with Zac Efron. So let's get right to it. First off, Terry and Charlie. These are like the partner and the the leader and the partner. So Terry and Charlie, they find this guy cheating. He's with like a stripper and everything, a hooker, I guess you could say. And basically he's like bribing Terry, and he's like, listen, I'll do anything, please. I can't get caught. Here's $300 and everything. And he's like, yeah, you know what? Take this. Keep whatever's left. I want you to fly the hell out of here. Minnesota. Something like that. And he was like, I want to go this place. I don't care. As long as you get out of here and you start messing with hookers from New York. Like that type of, just Ed Burns, man. I believe the guy's name is Ed Burns, but he's just going on him and he's like, get the hell out of here. Like, okay, that's pretty intense. So yeah, the guy ends up leaving. This guy named Shay, we meet him, and he's his partner's a douche. His partner's the guy with the mustache in the show, and he's like, you hungry? I don't know, are you why are you giving me another question? Like, he's literally a douche. He's like, you know what, you're staying in the car. I'm gonna go eat. You wait here. It's like, it's really like, really, are cops like this? I'm like, I know cops can be douches. I know it's like the 60s, 50s, I don't know, 70s. And like, damn. Hold yourself. Not the 60s, like the 40s. So yeah, it's very the police are mean a lot, these guys. So Charlie gives Stacy or his number. Stacy is the hooker, and like he gives her the number. Terry's son is in trouble. He goes to like a Catholic school and everything, and Terry calls him an asshole and everything. Like, I raised an asshole. It was very good the way Ed Burns was saying it. I mean, like, it's like he's so sarcastic, yet he means what he's saying. He wants to get through to his son, his oldest son. Like, this is, you gotta grow up, and you have to have responsibility and all that. And it's just not getting through to him in a way, because he's like the class clown and the asshole of the world. So that was very intense from a dad to his 13-year-old son. Okay, good talk, parent, not father of the year. So Stacy is beat up, and Charlie's like, who did it? Who done did it? I'm gonna go hit him. I'll teach him. So basically, Charlie wants to help. He barely knows her, but Terry talks to Shay. He's gonna try and be one of them. He wants to be a police officer because his dad's a well-known police lieutenant, and he wants to be, he wants to help, like, he wants to tell his dad that he can do it. So Sean and Duffy are in a bar, and his sister Dee, and the whole love thing, I don't care for Sean, and I'll talk to you about that in a minute. Charlie beats up this guy, and he basically takes the jewelry, beats up the guy that hit Stacy. He ended up taking the jewelry back, so that guy's done. He was basically a thief. John worried about Sean and Uncle John, who is played by Timothy Hutton, Leverage, American Crime. He's there, and he's Uncle John, and he's worried about Sean and Duffy. So he basically tells, this is going to get hard to explain. Uncle John, his nephew is Terry, which is the main character, and Terry's cousin is Sean, and Sean is like a cop, I guess. I still don't understand. It's a family thingy. Like one's like a mobster, I guess. The other's a cop. The other's it's something. You know, it's very hard to get with too. But Duffy end up chased. Duffy escapes, but Sean is done with Duffy. He's like, you know what? I'm done with you. Like, okay, first episode, and you're done with Duffy. Okay. So the cousin is cousin of Terry, and John is the uncle. Terry says goodnight to his kid, basically. He doesn't even say goodnight. He's just like, "Where I do this, and blah 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 blah. I love you." He doesn't say I love you. He's just like, tomorrow's a new day. You know, he's not such a good father. How did he have 3 kids? Man? Walter White was a better father than this. Uncle John is killed at the end. Like, Timothy Hutton, very great actor, man. Oh, he's in here? Cool. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, well. There goes the ratings. So, yeah. Uncle John is killed, and his body is found at the beach, and here comes Terry. Yeah, that's him. I think I have an idea who did this. Cut to black. Okay, there's a series premiere. What did I think about this series premiere and episode overall? First off, I'm going to get started with the pros. The opening music in here is The Doors. I'm a backdoor man. Oh man, I love The Doors, man. Jim Morrison and just all. I have that song on my MP3 player, man, and that song is like, yes. Like, the music in here is fine. It's totally fine. I love the whole like 50s, 40s, 60s period pieces, and I love the music that they show in the older music, and it's just, The Doors is awesome. So it really starts good with music. Terry himself, Ed Burns, he's not a lovable character. He's cool at times, and he's like, oh yeah, wise guy, well, don't be dopey, don't be messing around with hookers, you know? Like, he does, you know, his thing. I don't know if that's actually Ed Burns' real voice, but the way he portrays, you know, the police officer and everything, Terry, it's totally fine. Like, he's good. He's not a con. He's really a pro. And he's basically, you only want to see Terry and Charlie on screen. You don't care for the other characters at first. You just care for Terry and Charlie, which is another thing. Charlie and Stacy. I never knew Stacy the hooker would have not a big presence in this episode, but Charlie himself, even though Big Nose, he's really interesting. And I want to see more of Terry and Charlie doing investigations. I'd rather see them doing a weekly investigation. But I do feel like the show's going to become a regular police show. Like, what I'm saying is, they're in the police station, and I watched Aquarius. I saw all of season 1. My review's out there. They're in the police station every week, and I'm like, don't be another show where you're just in the police station. Hey, Lieutenant, what do I do now? Oh, next week, Lieutenant, what do I do now? Oh, somebody I love got killed. Lieutenant, what do I do now? It's like, don't be one of those shows where every week we're in the damn police station. I know you're police, but we don't need to see the police station. We don't need to see the captain. Oh, you do this, you do that. Smoke a cigar. Haha, whiskey. Oh, like, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that every week. Neil Donahue is in here, and that's the reason why I'm watching this. But you know what? It's a con, but I'm still on my pros. Neil McDonough doesn't show up in this episode, so I can't really stop watching the show until I see how Neil McDonough does. That's the reason why I'm watching it, and I heard he comes out episode 2 the way it looks, so I'll see if I'll still be on the train. I love the ending though, when, I mean, it is the way Uncle John died. It's so predictable, like, oh, he's walking, it's dark, somebody's coming up, he's going to get shot, just the way the music's going and everything. And when he gets killed, but him at the beach and everything, just all that, and the camera shot and everything, I like the ending. I guess you could feel it feels like a series premiere ending in a sort of way to get people excited for next week, but when the whole episode didn't feel like it's a series premiere. It feels like it's an episode 4, episode 5, for a show I don't even know how it basically feels. It wants to go everywhere, because you have Terry, you have Charlie, you have Sean, you have Shay, you have Sean and Shay, you have Duffy, which is not a main character, but Duffy's in here too. You have a bunch of characters, and that's the thing, is there's so many characters. You want the main person. You don't want other people, you know. But the kids and family, this is still a pro. The way Ed Burns handles his family and everything. He's not the greatest dad, like I said, but at times were different at the time of the 40s, 50s, and 60s, and the way that he does things in the Catholic school and everything. So that's different, and it's totally understandable the way he treats his kids. So, because he's a cop, and, you know, they're not the most lovable people to their kids. They're hardcore on them, just like if it was a general or veteran to their kids. So, yeah. Also, Shay and his partner, that little scene when he's like, "You're not going to eat." Like, all that. I like Shay, but I don't like Sean. Now to the cons. Those were the pros. The opening music, Terry, the ending, the kids and the family dynamic, Charlie and Stacy, and Shay and the partner. Now the cons. I don't like Sean. I don't. I'm sorry, and I know I'm taking long, guys. I don't mean to take long, but Sean is, gosh, he doesn't look like he fits in this TV show. Like, I know Tom Hardy would fit in, like, this type of time period, because Tom Hardy could fit in anything, but that's almost like putting Tom Hardy in that role. Like, everyone else looks like they're from the 60s, and he looks like he's just, like, a modern-day guy on a job on Public Morals, like, acting job, yeah. Like, it doesn't fit the role that, like, I don't know, just, Sean doesn't, I don't like the way he looks, I don't like the way he talks, I don't like the way that I don't care for his character. Also, Uncle John, Timothy Hutton, he didn't do a bad job, but he didn't do much of anything. Is he supposed to be a mobster? Is he supposed to be a big-time boss? He sucked at being a big-time boss. All he did was get hit in the face, and there was nothing there for Uncle John. What did he do? What was he? I mean, he wasn't... He died. He was alone. He got shot. I mean, he apparently was nothing. He was shit, basically. Not the actor, but the character himself. Stupid. So, that's that. It's a very dry... I like to think of TV, and yes, I'm going to say it like this because it is a metaphor. TV as a burger. You want a juicy burger, right? You want a juicy burger. You take a bite out of it, and it's dry. Just like Gotham Season 1, Episode 1. It was a good episode. Something was missing. It was a little dry. Little spices were missing. Little ingredients are missing there. You need the full burger. You paid the price. Now it's time to eat the full damn burger. And I don't know if I'm willing to take another bite. That's how a TV show is. You gotta... I'm not hungry for another bite. Oh, I want another bite. So, you see what I'm saying? A little bit dry, this burger, really. And I know you're like, what the hell is this guy doing? It's just a metaphor. I just came up with it actually a few hours ago. But still, it makes sense. You know, it's a very dry burger. You know, it's a dry thing, this show. It doesn't know where it wants to go for a series premiere. If I was at TNT and they were like, this is the pilot, check it out. Oh, order it a series. You know, like, oh, make a full season out of this. I would be like, yeah, I like what you guys are trying to do, but fix it up. It feels like this is like 4 episodes into a season. Like, we already know the characters, the way you open it and everything. You should introduce some cliche, like at their house and, oh, hey, honey, and everything, instead of like them just right on the job, you know. What are these two guys, the new Pulp Fiction? Petey, there's this guy named Petey, and he looks like Pete Campbell from Mad Men. Now, Pete from Mad Men is awesome, but this guy's a faker. So I don't even care for Petey. The supporting characters suck. Besides Ed Burns, Terry and his family, and Charlie and Stacy, the others suck. Oh, besides Shay. But the others just suck. I don't care for the supporting characters. I just want to see the main meat. I want the main meat. I don't want no little lettuce pieces. The feeling about it, like, when I was watching 20 minutes in, when I started it, I was like, I'm not really into this. But there are parts that are, it goes from here to here, and then it goes down and down and down. Here, and then down and down and down. Here, and down. Oh, no. And then at the end, So, there are good, not great, but there are good parts to this episode that make you think, I want to see more of this. And then there's about 80% where you're like, no, this is stupid. Don't do that. So, basically what I'm trying to say is, this episode itself, the series premiere, I am disappointed by it, but I'm not finished with it just yet. As I always say, like my mom and everything and other people think, if the first episode isn't good, Like my mom, this is how she. If the first episode isn't good, that's, if it doesn't hook me, then I'm not watching it. The first episode could suck, but it's the second episode that counts as well. If the second episode is good, that's just me. If it's good and better than the series, then series premiere, then I can know that maybe it'll pick up. Because what happens if I leave Public Morals, and in 3 weeks it gets great? Oh, everyone watch Public Morals because it's great. What happens if it gets better and I missed out on it? So you see, you just gotta keep on watching weekly. Basically, what I have to do. So, but for now, I'm going to give Public Morals Season 1, Episode 1, the pilot, the series premiere, a solid C. It's okay overall. It's okay. It's more of a 6.5 out of 10. It's not great. It's not good. And if I just spoiled everything for you, and I really don't recommend you watch this, because wait till Episode 2, and I'll tell you how Episode 2 is. And if it's crap, then just don't watch it, because I don't know. There's better shows out there, and I feel like every time they do a period piece, like Agent Carter was a good period piece, but not comic book or not Marvel related. I want a real actual period piece. Mob City that TNT did, that ended up failing real bad in ratings. I just feel like this one's gonna get canceled for some reason, but I'm still gonna check it out. And still, it's a solid C. It's okay. Could have been better. It way could have been better. There are a few scenes that make it good, and then it just goes down to it's whatever. So yeah, C. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry for making this so freaking long. I didn't mean to do that, but I guess since it's the series premiere, I dig deep into this booty. So comment down below. Let me know what did you think about Public Morals. I'll see you all next Tuesday or next Wednesday for more. With Spot with you always.